Alright, I'm in my car. I'm about to set off to go to a place called Brean Down in the Weston-super-Mare, North Somerset, and we're going to look at the Bristol Channel from a 300-foot cliff. That's the plan. It's a 3-mile walk around this peninsula, so no idea what to expect. I've read it's great scenery, so right now I've got a 1-hour drive and we're going to do it. I'll see you there. Well, I've just arrived after about an hour's drive. Brean on down. This place is amazing. Look at it. I'm just on the car park here, and it's £5 parking all day, so I need to go over there and get a ticket or something. It's a really fine day. I'm just drove through on this road through Brean and the other town before, and it's just all touristy, and it's a really nice place. And I can see people walking up there, a couple of steps to the top. So I take it this is the peninsula, and then can walk all along around. There's the cafe. I just paid £5 the ticket here. I'm good for all day now. There's the toilets, and up there, where we're heading today. Off we go, starting the walk. Left the car finally, so we're looking forward to see what we can find and look at see the beautiful sea views and the Bristol Channel. What a wonderful beach. There's caravans all along this coastline. National Trust, Brean Down, English coast path that way, same this way. It's 19 degrees out here, April 21st, and it's very windy though, but it is a nice temperature, not too hot. We are already about halfway up, and I feel it. It's tough, but you can imagine the views from the top. Here we are at the top. Wow, it's very green. That's like a golf course. Lush. You can play golf on here. But look at that beach. It feels good to be at the top here. It feels really good. There's no safety net here. No safety net. You're on your own. What a place. Okay, gonna be heading up this way, up this track. This makes living every bit worth it. This planet, this country, it's just amazing. Look at it. Look at that beach. It looks humongous. These are the views we're talking about. The Bristol Channel. These are the views. Wow. It makes us feel like I want to go and make the most of every day for sure. Go as much adventures as possible, and this is the start. This feels like the start of the adventures for 2021. Glastonbury tour on Friday. Today we're right here. It's just incredible. Many more adventures planned. This is just a Kickstarter. It looks like you walk up this way, come back on this track down there. You would have thought this part of the country, Bristol, Weston-super-Mare coast, Bristol Channel, is so stunning. you call the beach. Probably the most incredible view of a beach I've ever seen. Bristol Channel, and look at all the seafront caravans that used to live in one like this, one like those, but this is just a stunning, absolutely incredible view of this huge looking beach. Usually when you're high up the beach looks small, but not this. This beach is looking the biggest piece of land all around me right now. Absolutely love it. You must get up here. When you're not adventuring, you get out of the feels for it. And right now I'm feeling the great feels, the great feeling, the almost euphoric feeling of adventure and why it's so special. After lockdown, I just felt like getting out very much, lost the drive for adventure. In this moment, I'm feeling so much like I've got a new spark from the land. The adventure is back in me. The first trip is always the hardest. Once you're in motion, you just keep going to one place after another, and this feels like I've got some great momentum right in front of me, and I'm going to keep going. And it's very nice to have a ready-made path, and a very easy path too, almost like a golf course, but not quite as good. And the route is quite simple. Just follow this path to the end and come back on the other side of this peninsula and see the other side of the coast. So this is proving already to be one of the best walks that I remember, and what a start. Look at these trees. You can see they've had a hard time with the wind. They're formed because the wind blows always from the west to the east, and they permanently lean that way, perfectly tailored from the harsh conditions that they endure up here. You know, I feel like my soul is filling up every few minutes up here. It's just wonderful. Oh, make sure I'm fully protected. Ah. See, I told you, it's like a golf course. There's the hole. These are the bunkers. There we go. Proof in the pudding. Bunker, there's the hole. You can play mini golf. This feels like the end of the peninsula. I can see an island in the distance. This must be the kingpin point. Thought it was the end, but there's still a fair way to go. It's a bit like Thailand when you go into Koh Phi Phi. Koh Phi Phi looks a bit like that in the distance, in the water. When you get there, it's a whole new ball game. Wow, look at this. The fort is down there. We've got a fair way to go. History right in front of our eyes. It's a little cool in that wind. A bit breezy up here, but I will tolerate it. That's where we walk to the end there, then walk back along that other side. This is a fair walk really, isn't it? We've got a Spitfire, looks like. Going over that island, over the old fort. go and investigate this old fort. Here we are approaching the old fort, number 8. Is anybody in this roofless fort? Well, let's have a look around this piece of history. Keep left. I'm gonna go this way. Let's have a walk around. I feel like I'm in someone's palace, someone's castle. Spooky. And graffiti on the walls. Wow, look at that. And there's what the fire used to be. Wow. So much history. I love that. That is a cool window. Look at the view. And around in here, another fireplace over there. That is a big room. Down the steps is an underground magazine where the gunpowder was stored. The £100 barrels of gunpowder were lowered down using the pulley. The archway beside the pulley leads into the lamp passage. At the end recess, the candles, oil burners, were placed to light the gunpowder magazine. Thick glass sealed the inside of recess to prevent naked flames from igniting the gunpowder. 1870. Go and have a look down here. Well, look at this around. The sun just come out. It's stunning. Wow. Let's go and have a look at this magazine. Anybody in? Anybody home? Anybody home? I guess you're not supposed to go in there anymore. Well, that was fun. Really saw a lot, eh? Let's go back to where the sun is. Are you alright? The office quarters. Originally this building was divided into 4 large rooms. Records show it was occupied by Master Gunner John Bond, 1881, with his wives and children. When the fort was reoccupied in the Second World War, the building was used as an officer's mess. It is likely it was subdivided into rooms, 9 rooms during this period. So much history, going back over 100 years, and used in World War II. Here we are in this huge room, the barrack room. 1870 to 1900, this is where the soldiers ate, slept, spent off-duty hours. It was built to house 20 men, but for most of the time only 4 or 5 gunners lived here. Their beds opened out from the wall, doubling as chairs when folded up. It's hard to imagine, but originally soldiers' wives, children would have lived here too. So the beds were here by the walls and folded up. 20 people, 20 men, and the wives stayed here as well. 1940s, during the Second World War, the barrack room was used as a canteen, leisure room. Soldiers slept in huts outside the fort. Serving hatch into the kitchen was for 1940s edition. You can see the steel roller for the shutter. Was the hatch. Maybe it's that, yeah. And the steel roll shutters on the other side. Now this is where they put the food, in. And the steel roll shutter is there on the other side. What a cool place. Let's go walk to the other rooms. Look at that view. Wow. As the old towers look like. Look at it. I imagine it's got a look of it. There could have been where you wash your hands or something. Just no windows, nothing, just empty. Oh, they've got a window, of course, on the other side. It just needs furnishing. It needs a roof, it needs furnishing, and it'll be a nice home. Solid build. It's when they really used to build houses to last hundreds of years. The gun emplacement, 1941. Wow, you can see how it used to be. There's the steps. I wonder what was inside all these. Wow. It's a good place to explore. A bit of an outhouse over there. There we go. Ah, there's people already there. Just chilling by the edge, looking at the water. I think that's enough looking round here. Right at the edge, and it's time to head back. It's been a nice look around what's left of it. Right, look at that. That island looks like just a Thai island in Phuket and Krabi. Okay, we're heading back on ourselves now along this path, but it's really interesting walking around a piece of history which goes back over 100 years, this fort. Look at the birds gliding and these pretty strong winds. I walked on some walks like this in Australia when I was in Sydney. I got on the ferry and walked around a place like this. Very similar. And I could be in Australia right now, you know. Definitely got the same feels and vibes. That's it, Manly. It's a place called Manly. It came to me. It's a very unappealing kind of name, but Manly is a beautiful, stunning walk with coastal views just like this. It just feels great, just being by this hillside by myself, and with views like this, you can hear the waves crashing into rocks. You've got the views of the coast there, and it's just a great day, fine day. Just me, you and nature. We're doing this walk together, not in real time, but I hope you enjoy the walk. Check out my other adventures too. I've got other walks that I've done in Dartmoor, over 100 videos on this channel. Check them out. And the best thing is, we haven't even started yet. We've not even started the adventures. We haven't got going. This is just a warm-up. This is a warm-up, folks. You wait till I'm walking around New Zealand. I don't know when we'll get there. Walking around Queenstown. Back to Australia, Thailand. When conditions are suitable. It could be in 5 years. It could be in 10 years. We'll get there on this channel. For now, this is where I'm living, where I love, the good old UK, on this fine April 19-degree day. You know, some walks you just feel like you want to do again. Most you feel like once is enough. This walk definitely feels like I want to come back and do it again. And the best thing about it, places like this place is not far from where I live. 50 minutes. Look at this interesting little tree walk. Let's have a look. Where people go in here? It's like a little cove of trees. You can just go in here and chill, I think. People go and do stuff, sit. What do people do here? And a lot of people come in here and go out there. Maybe it's are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, let's move on. This section over here, this coastline, is Weston-super-Mare. Never been there before, but it looks enticing, doesn't it? What a beautiful part of the UK. The birds love to glide in this steady breeze. Cool but unrelenting breeze as we look at the sun-stricken Weston-super-Mare coast. This is great, man. Really great. Weston-super-Mare coast and the road ahead. Looking good. We found a turning point. This way goes back towards the starting point. This one probably extends to a different section, but how I'm feeling is like I want to come back and do it again. And as it is about 6 o'clock now, getting on that time, I want to just get back to the car and just relax a bit. It's been a fair walk. Do I have it in me to do more? Have I got more in me? I'm going to have a look. I'll do it for you guys. we'll do it for you guys because it does look really stunning with the views. Let's do this. As we look towards Weston-super-Mare, we see this building that looks like a jail, a small jail cell. Fragile roof. Actually has a roof, that's interesting in itself. Let's have a nosy through. It's got some scaffolding holding it up. Could be converted into something. And we have this as well, more scaffolding. Just an empty shell. It looks like we have some points where the military would stand and guard the coastline, or watchout points. That one is no more. But yeah, what a perfect view of Weston-super-Mare. We are coming to the end now, where we are turning back. But that is a humongous beach. They don't do beaches by halves around here. Here we are officially where it's, I think as far as I'm gonna go. Look at that body of water. Low tide, just incredible. Very windy though. We're heading back, I think, which is an alternative way to the steps. So I won't actually go down the steps this time because the car park woman, the calf woman lady said you can go two ways. So it makes sense now. Great view of the fields. Yeah, so we're just going down as an alternative to the steps, which is, although fine by me, I would love to have gone further down like the steps again, not going down, and just to get some more pictures and stuff. We've got a viewpoint looks like here, but it's covered up by the overgrown trees. I guess at one time you could see all across the plain, but the trees have got a bit big. But yeah, let's get back to the car. I want a brew and I want a nibble, I want a snack. I think I've done about 10,000 steps, maybe a bit more, which is nothing out of the ordinary for me. But this is a warm-up. It's a warm-up for Friday, where we do Glastonbury tour, which is going to be something totally different and exciting. I've got to say I'm really happy to have done this. Very, very happy indeed and pleased. I see the car park there. My car, actually I see it. I see my car. If you look on the car park on the middle of the shot, you see a camper van right on the corner of the car park. On the other side in the front you'll see a lone car, Ford Focus, that's me. That's where the biking trail is. The bikers come up this way because it'll be a bit difficult on the steps. And there's the path up. Instead of going the steps, we're pretty much back to where we started. The right hand side here is a cafe. But probably like this is perfect for just sitting outside with a beer. We went down there to start up the steps, and that's a wonderful garden. Wonderful, well looked after. I want to get the GoPro on the car so I'll get the dry footage on the way out, because the drive in is just really great in this area. I would just love to get it on the video. Love the walk, but I am happy I'm back to the start. And there we are, with the camper van I was talking about at the end, and my car just here. When you've done a walk around a peninsula, you are ready to sit in the car. It's always nice to sit in the car and you're happy you've got a flask of tea or something inside and you can sit and just know you've earned that. And look, we've walked right across back. I want to say incredible walk. You know, you don't realise in the moment how incredible it is, how much good time when you've been in the moment, but maybe I'll look back at it and think this was a great day, incredible. But for now, this is where this part of the video ends. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Check out my playlist, the other videos. This is just the beginning of the adventure 2021. Lots more to come. Peace. Oh yeah, I'm ready for the sit down. And it's nice, I've got the sun shining from this direction so you can see good lighting actually. And I think what a nice, calm, peaceful place. Just a place to come, you know, if you stayed in one of the caravans, just chill by the sea for a week or so. I think maybe it might get a bit too much, a bit too quiet if you stay a long time. Well, I think a week. But yeah, it's a very nice, peaceful place. Before I go, I will share a drink in the flask with you. Let's do this together. Okay, spilled a bit on my pants, never mind. Have to wash them. Until next trip, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers, see you next time.